that liminal space between the deep dark of night and the first blush of dawn. It's a time the old poets and storytellers called the gray hour. It's not quite night, not yet day. Have you ever been awake in that strange, silent time just before the sun rises? It's a world painted in shades of charcoal, silver, and smoke, where the familiar world feels different, unsettling, even. This is the hour of tension, when the world holds its breath and anything feels possible. Today, we're diving deep into the mystery and psychology of the pre-dawn mist. Why does this specific time of day evoke such a powerful mix of anxiety, anticipation, and even a strange sense of peace? Is it just the quiet, or is there something more profound happening, both in the world around us and deep within our own minds? Let's start with the sensory experience. The air in the gray hour is often heavy with moisture, clinging to your skin. The mist dampens sound, creating an almost supernatural quiet. The usual noises of the world, the distant hum of traffic, the rustle of leaves, the chirping of birds are muffled or absent entirely. In this vacuum of sound, your own senses become heightened. Every snap of a twig, every drip of dew from a leaf, every creak of your own house settling feels amplified, significant. Your brain, deprived of its usual auditory cues, starts to fill in the blanks, and that's often where the tension begins. Is that the wind or a whisper? Is that a branch or a figure moving in the periphery? This sensory deprivation has a powerful psychological effect. Our brains are pattern recognition machines. We constantly scan our environment for familiar sights and sounds to reassure us that everything is normal, that we are safe. But in the gray hour, the patterns are distorted. The mist obscures landmarks, turning a familiar tree into a looming silhouette, a garden shed into a mysterious hut. The low light plays tricks on our eyes, a phenomenon known as the Purkinje effect, where our color perception shifts towards the blue end of the spectrum, making the world look colder, more alien. This uncertainty triggers a primal part of our brain, the amygdala, our internal alarm system. It whispers, something is not right, pay attention, be ready. It's the same instinct that kept our ancestors safe from predators lurking in the twilight. This time of day is also a biological transition point for our bodies. Our circadian rhythm, our internal body clock, is at a low point. Body temperature is at its lowest, and the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone, is still high, while cortisol, the stress and wake-up hormone, is just beginning to rise. We are literally caught between the biological state of sleep and the state of wakefulness. This can lead to a feeling of disorientation and vulnerability, a kind of groggy unease that perfectly mirrors the ambiguous world outside the window. You're awake, but your body isn't fully convinced yet. This internal conflict between the drive to sleep and the need to be alert adds another layer to the tension of the gray hour. Culturally, this time has always been steeped in folklore and superstition. It's the witching hour in some traditions, a time when the veil between worlds is at its thinnest. It's when ghosts are said to return to their graves, and when creatures of the night make their final hunt before retreating from the coming sun. Think of countless scenes in literature and film. The lone watchman on the castle wall, peering into the mist, waiting for an enemy attack. The detective nursing a cold coffee, waiting for the crucial clue to click into place as the city slowly wakes. The horror movie protagonist, realizing they've survived the night, only to face a new terror in the eerie morning light. These stories tap into our shared, instinctual understanding of this time. It is a moment of climax, of decision, of transition from one state to another. The tension comes from not knowing what the coming day will bring. Will it be relief, or will it be the horrifying reveal of what was hidden in the dark? But the tension of the gray hour isn't purely negative. It's also a time of profound potential and quiet beauty. With the world hushed and still, it offers a rare opportunity for introspection. Without the distractions of the day, your own thoughts become clearer. It's a time when creative ideas can bubble to the surface, when solutions to problems can suddenly appear. The anticipation isn't just for the sun, but for a fresh start. The gray hour is a blank slate. The mistakes and stresses of yesterday are washed away with the night, and the possibilities of the new day are not yet written. This duality is what makes the pre-dawn so compelling. It's a tightrope walk between fear and hope, between anxiety and peace. The tension you feel is the tension of a drawn bowstring, waiting to be released. The arrow could be a threat emerging from the mist, or it could be the brilliant, hopeful ray of the morning sun. So, the next time you find yourself awake in the gray hour, don't just toss and turn. Get up, go to the window, look out into that world of shades and shadows. Feel the chill in the air. Listen to the profound silence. Acknowledge that flicker of unease, that ancient primal tension. It's a reminder that you are alive, alert, and standing on the threshold of a new day. Embrace the mystery. Let your mind wander in the quiet. Because in that pre-dawn mist, in that moment of supreme tension, you might just find a moment of clarity, a spark of inspiration, or a sense of peace that you can't find at any other time of day. It's a gift, a secret moment that belongs only to you and the waking world. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the gray hour. It's a topic that has always fascinated me, and I hope it's given you a new appreciation for those early morning moments. If you enjoyed this exploration, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more deep dives into the fascinating corners of our world and minds. I'd love to hear your own experiences with the pre-dawn in the comments below. Do you find it tense or peaceful? Until next time, stay curious,